We're going to find out what the worst product of 2024 was and who was to blame for this catastrophe. Only on Barber News.
Oh, crying. I'm really just a dickhead. Don't act like you don't know me. This camp deserve a trophy. Baby, they know me straight. They're the most crying in history. Power potent go show up. The scammer clippers blow up. It's bossy, oh crying. 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 Bossy, oh crying.
Order some food or have a beer and relax. We are about to go through the top worst products of 2024. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, but Toad, you're so biased with your opinions. If you look through all my videos this year, you will see I am nothing but fair when it comes to giving my opinion. So before you cry and try act like you're some sort of educated guru, don't bother. Just relax and take some notes. You might learn a thing or two. In no particular order, I'm going to first bring in this clipper called Shorty. Firstly, the name. We are using clippers and trimmers with mechanics. Calling a clipper Shorty is super cringe. Now with its cheap wafer-thin cover, you can see this thing was just rushed. And being in the same family as the clippers that go on fire, I would definitely be avoiding this thing at all costs. Maybe this clipper is designed to make you suck at cutting hair. I have no idea, but all I know is I'm going to avoid it. I mean, what is even going on with this? It looks like an old Russian military helmet of some sort. Imagine this haircut in 2 weeks. That's crazy, bro! That trimmer looks dead. This haircut has brought back my depression. I'm going to puke! These investor-backed brands trying to act like they're all edgy and different. Congrats! You made another overpriced clipper with zero thought behind it. Makes me sick. If you're gonna design a clipper, here's a crazy idea. Maybe, just maybe, get some input from actual barbers. You know, the people who use them every single day? But no, instead, let's have some 70-year-old rich dude in a boardroom decide what's cool. Genius, right? But hey, I guess this just proves they can slap a logo on anything and barbers will still line up to buy it. Because, you know, gotta support that brand that has absolutely nothing to do with barbering whatsoever. Makes total sense. But hey, that's just my opinion, what do I know? Now, this product wasn't made in 2024, but it's still a product, and it's still the year 2024. Anyone who has used this will know what I'm talking about. But I just can't figure out how a trimmer can get blocked up straight away every time. I mean, do they not test this stuff before it comes out on the market? I feel this was so badly made, there is no coming back for this. I would think every big clipper brand will have an elite clipper and trimmer. But with this brand, is this the case? Are they so rich they don't even need to be good anymore? What is going on? Someone explain how a brand can fall off but still be around. Please, explain it. And since we are on the topic of 2024 products that never did and never will make it, in my opinion, of course. Please allow me to show this clip one last time. Anyone who has seen it, please let me know your thoughts on this. This reminds me of a Pringles box, and cuts like one too.
Going against the grain. Sometimes it was smooth, it had no problems. But once I got to somebody with some thick hair, I ran into a few snags. It wasn't often though. If it was, if the hair was just too thick though, it would snag a little bit. But you take your motor, of course, it is a vector motor and it's supposed to slow down and all that stuff. But there are a few times that you had to take your time and slow down to actually get through the hair. Make sure, of course, you want to make sure you comb and brush the hair anyway. But I ran into a couple problems, right? So, you know, just letting you know.
Have a quick look at this video a viewer sent in yesterday. I'm sure you will all be shocked at this as much as I was.
Hi, this is Austin from
StarCraft.
And today I'm reaching out to you. Recently discovered a potential issue with the early versions of our Instinct clipper. A small number of incidents have been reported where the battery inside the clipper can overheat, posing a fire risk. While only 6 incidents have been reported out of the 50,000 units sold, a simple battery replacement will solve the problem for affected clippers. Clippers not impacted by this recall are completely safe to continue using as is. If you own one of the affected clippers, please contact us immediately. We'll make sure we replace your battery at no charge to you. We remain committed to delivering safe and innovative products that enhance your grooming experience.
But realistically, it's looking like we won't fix this issue. So please buy TPOB. It's so much better.
Thank you.
Hey, the internet is crazy. But can you blame it? Brands trying to be professional and then sending out faulty goods and not fixing them. But pretending they did? I just don't get it. The next clip is a famous one. And I would argue this is probably one of the greatest things to happen in barbering. But for a safety reason, I feel it's good to know what is doing this. Especially the fact it's on video makes it much more clear. Because if this was word of mouth, I don't think anyone would believe this.
In this frightening video from the San Bernardino barber shop, it shows a pair of clippers bursting into flames. Watch again right here. You can see the small explosion. Barber Gavin McCain says he had just finished a haircut.
I really don't think we will ever get over this one. Let me know what you think was a cop-out product in 2024. These new and even some old products that are being pushed out left and right without any real testing. At least, not from what I'm seeing. It's like brands are racing to release the next big thing. But are they even taking the time to make sure it works properly? Or better yet, that it's even worth our money? Honestly, it's starting to feel like we're being used as the test dummies. Think about it. They launch a product, hype it up with some marketing buzzwords, and then once we actually get our hands on it, the flaws start showing. It's almost like they're relying on us to point out the problems instead of investing in proper testing before release. And here's the issue. If we don't start addressing this as a community, it's just going to keep happening, over and over. These brands will keep cutting corners because they know we'll still buy in. And we can't let that slide, especially when it's affecting our tools, our work, and ultimately, our clients. So here's what I need from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's start a conversation about this because the more noise we make, the harder it'll be for these brands to ignore us. Are you guys seeing the same patterns with these products? Let me know what you've experienced, whether it's clippers, trimmers, shears, whatever. Let's talk about it because the way things are heading right now, it's not it. I just want to wish you all a happy new year from me and the crew. And be ready for the biggest year in clipper history yet to come. I'm sure we will have some highs and lows along the way. But isn't that what it's all about? If I can inspire barbers to speak out and not be afraid to be put into some BS category, that will make me proud. Because none of that really matters. What matters is, we build a strong community. I was once a lone ranger with all this. I wish I had a mentor like me when coming up the ranks. That's a story for another time. You just watched Barber News. Please hit the like and subscribe. And with that, I'm out. Peace.